pretty easy, pretty simple steps. First thing I'm going to do is get him laid out here and roll him over. If I'm by myself, I'm going to push the deer up and hold him with my arms, but if I'm left-handed, I'm certainly have my left arm against him, be carving him that way. But the first thing I want to do is just core around the anus. Just basically right inside the anus there. Got a thorn bush I'm going to move. Core completely around the anus in a circle. And as deep as your knife blade will go. Kind of watch it not get into the urinary tract up there, the bladder. But just make sure you get that anus cored out good all the way around. What I like to do is kind of stick my finger up there and just kind of hold it together and then just core right on around it at an angle. Key is taking your time, being careful. Don't cut yourself, okay? Got that part done. Here we have a little buck. No, it really doesn't make any difference if you have a buck. I just go ahead and somewhere around the penis, let's just cut down around the sheath. Brett, you want to go over and hold this other side? And so you can see, pull that leg back. I just cut around the sheath and just keep working it back. And I work it all the way back to where the penis is attached, right against the bone. And sometimes, in some states, you may want to leave evidence of sex. So you may want to leave the testicles or the mammary glands or something attached to make sure you have evidence of sex. And here in Missouri, we don't have to do that, so I'm just cutting right on back down to the anus, discarding that. At that point, what I like to do is simply keep the deer up straight. I like to get my knife started just under the hide. Now, you just want the hide, folks. Start that hide and split right in the center of the deer, okay? Use that hide, the knife right under the hide. Don't poke into the body cavity at all. Work the hide right on up. Now, if you're going to mount your animal, stop where the brisket comes in. In other words, if you feel that brisket bone come into right there, that's where you want to stop. So you wouldn't ready to mount. I'm going to run this up just a little higher. And now, what I like to do again, if you got a gut hook on your knife, you go up here to the top, just under that brisket bone, and push in and up just slightly. And after you get in there, then you hook that gut hook on and let it open up that body cavity for you. If you don't have a gut hook, you just slide your knife underneath back here, using your fingers underneath to keep you from cutting into the body or the stomach cavity. So you start your little place and then keep your fingers up in there and let that wedge right up underneath so you don't cut that. We had a gut hook and it works real great for that. I'll split that down pretty close to the pelvis, get that some room, and then next thing is I'll make sure I can get up underneath there and open that chest as far as I can. Up to the diaphragm, inside the chest, you'll feel that diaphragm cavity. Reach up in there and work it all the way around the inside part of the body cavity to the back. Work this side again of the diaphragm membrane there. Work it around to the body cavity again without cutting the paunch of the intestines here. And what I like to do is reach up
It's the
inside
technology.
as far as I
It'll
can.
be right back.
Slide the knife up over my hand.
Will? Oh,
To
there you go. Okay.
You doubt me?
Yeah,
Below
well,
the heart.
that was
Cut that windpipe way up there. Cut that windpipe and start bringing the heart, lungs, and everything out with you. Do it right. Start working along the back. Everything comes out, including the intestine and the anal tract. It's all in one piece. You have a clean deer. Now, what I'll do is usually open that up, let the blood flow out of it, get it nice and cleaned out, but I don't open it up any farther than this till I get it out of the woods. So when I drag it out, I still have some protection. I don't get a lot of dirt and grime and stuff